Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Sydney Marquez.
I'm another host, Chris Johns.
I'm the third host, Scarlett Jackson. And I'm today's guest star, Maya Sterling. On this episode, we are gonna talk about how Gen Alpha is doomed. Why is Gen Alpha doomed? Here's why. So for the uninformed, Gen Alpha is the generation for people born in 2010 and later. There's the baby boomers, or boomers, born between 1946 and 1964. Then there's Gen X, born between 1965 and 1980. Then there's millennials, born between 1981 and 1996. And then there's Gen Z, born between 1997 and 2009. We're Gen Z. Exactly. And then there's Gen Alpha, started in 2010 and ends this year. What generation is next year? Gen Beta. Now let me explain why Gen Alpha is doomed. The age range for Gen Alpha is about from 0 to 14. Especially these elementary school-aged kids. They don't listen, they act up. Some of them don't even read at their level. You have middle schoolers who read at an elementary school level. That's concerning. How are you in middle school and you can't read? That's not all, but these kids are glued to the internet much more than they should be. Kids and toddlers are getting phones and tablets and free range to the internet.
And when these kids go to school, all of their assignments are going to be by computer. Everything is going to be automated. When we were in school, most of our stuff was by paper. Some of it by computer, but mostly paper.
And about what Scarlett said, these kids don't listen. A 22-year-old teacher went on TikTok and had an emotional breakdown about how the kids don't listen. Wanna see it?
Yeah.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance. You guys' daughters are twerking at 5. 5. Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries? Where's the help? Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. You guys are hurting them. I come every day dressed, ready to go, and I'm in school too. I'm in college. I mean, I put bows in my hair. I'm wearing leotards. I'm trying to get them interested in like proper things for their age, and you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music.
She has a point. Is she being a bit dramatic? Yeah, but she's right.
Yeah, I understand you don't appreciate these kids and their parents showing their asses, but are you really gonna start crying on TikTok over some kids? Shut up, grow a vagina and quit teaching these bad kids if they cause you such displeasure.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, these Gen Alpha kids need to get their shit together. That goes for their irresponsible parents too. 5-year-olds don't need to be talking back, fighting and listening to Pound Town and Ski.
Why a 5-year-old is twerking and listening to Sexy Red, I don't know. My 6-year-old niece doesn't even listen to that.
This was actually the whole reason I decided to make this video.
My daughter is Generation Alpha, and I hope she doesn't turn out like this.
She probably will.
Hey, that's my daughter too.
Anyway y'all, that's it for this episode. We will see you next week.
Hey, that's my line.
Nah, that's my line. Thanks for watching this week's episode. We will see you next week. And cut. Alright, that's a wrap.